Hello again, I am Blunty, and today I bring you the news of this thing. It's called the Slingshot. Guess why? As the name does not even hint at all, it's designed as a tripod mounting and stabilization handle system for camera phones. It's a Kickstarter project, and another one that yours truly backed the instant I saw it a few weeks back. Then, the fellow who designed this little bugger and is running the Kickstarter campaign thingy noticed that I've done a bunch of camera phone type stuff before here on YouTube, and I had an audience of people who might be potential customers for him. So he sent me an early pre-production sample in the hopes that my opinion would be favourable, and I'd do a review and tell you guys about it. Guess what happened? Yep, I dug it. I dug it big time, actually. One of the biggest selling points here is it's been carefully designed in a shape and from materials that will let it accommodate not just the ubiquitous, you can't go anywhere without seeing one iPhone, but pretty much any and every smartphone out there, even the gigantic freaks that don't know if they're a tablet or a phone like the Samsung Galaxy Note. And it'll also happily hold your phone even if it's in a case. There are two main components with the Slingshot: the handle, which has a ball joint to allow you to angle your phone any which way you want, and also has some flip-out legs which you can use as a tabletop stand for hands-free recording or viewing. These ones are plastic, but in the final shipping version they'll be spring steel for some extra durability and springiness. But that's the boring bit. The cool bit is the cradle itself. It's the cleverest bit. It's made from a particular type of injection molded resin that's super tough, super flexible, and springs back into its original shape nice and easily. In the base there's a brass tripod screw mount that's molded right into the plastic itself, so it too will be super durable and won't ever simply pop out on you. At first glance you may think that's a really simple design. Anyone could have come up with that, but there's actually been a lot of really careful thought put into it. Not just the dimensions and the materials, but things like the open sides, which means you have clear access to your ports for microphones, headphones, power adapters and all that sort of stuff, and soft rubber material at the contact points to prevent marks and scratches on the edges of your phone and to give it a secure hold. In fact, it's so secure, even attached to a GorillaPod hanging upside down from a non-rigid support, I can confidently give it a good old whack and shake beyond anything you'd reasonably expect to actually happen when you're filming with your iPhone, and it stays put. I've aggressively shaken it, I've given it sudden jolts, and each and every time the phone refused to fling itself free into the misery of smashing on concrete. And yet, putting the phone in or taking it out couldn't be easier. No fiddling, no clips, no catches, no latches, it just slides right in. And that confident grip lets me do cool stuff like hang it upside down from a tripod and do some ground level sweeping motion shots without a care in the world. The whole thing is very small, it's flat, it's lightweight, which means I'll never ever think twice about throwing it in my bag, so it'll always be handy with me, which is brilliant. And while its promise of stabilization doesn't really deliver hugely significant results, what it does do is give you a more secure grip with your fingers and palms well clear of the lens and, more importantly, microphones, which are very easy to cover up if you're not paying attention, and a more comfortable grip, all of which help you get a more stable shot and smoother moves. Make no mistake, it's not a Steadicam rig, it's not even close, so don't expect miracles. Although, come to think of it, thanks to the standard tripod socket, you can now easily attach your phone to a proper Steadicam rig, or a tripod, or a GorillaPod, or a crane rig, or pretty much anything out there. And because it's such an elegantly simple design, the price is kept low, so buying one is actually a bit of an impulse decision kind of thing. I backed the project at a $26 level, and for that I'll be getting 2 Slingshots, which will come in really handy when I do my side-by-side camera phone shootout videos. The awesome thing here with the Slingshot is knowing that it will fit whatever phone I get in for review or indeed purchase for my own use. It's light, it's resilient, it's inexpensive, it's adaptable, it's reliable, and it's cleverly designed. It's ticking all the right boxes for an item that'll earn its place in my camera bag. It'll even work with my other favourite accessories attached, like the Olloclip lenses. I don't leave home without these things, and that fits fine, but in this case it's slightly less secure, so no upside down wackiness in this configuration. Right set up, it works just fine. And for those long days of shooting, even the bulk of the chunky Mophie juice pack battery backup case thingy is accommodated without any fuss at all. The Slingshot is elegant simplicity at its most useful. It's definitely worth checking out, and it may just be the very last camera phone mounting accessory you'll ever need to buy. I went looking for things not to like about it, and I really couldn't find anything. The handle is, well, it feels a bit cheap, but then again, I didn't get the final end result one with the spring steel legs and everything, and I probably won't use the handle that much anyway, but the cradle itself is going to be absolutely invaluable. So even if I throw the handle away, it's still not a deal breaker, and it's still a good value in my eyes. So there you go, that's the Slingshot. Thanks for watching. I'm Blunty, and I'll catch you next time.